What is up, guys? As you can tell, we're back on our normal setup, and I am so happy to be back, and I'm super excited to be making this video because of the game we're going to be talking about today. Today, Delta Force Havoc Ops Playtest goes live. So as of making this video today at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the servers will be going live for us to play. Those that have access to the playtest, those that have gained a code, and those that are looking forward to looking what the game looks like. Today, it is going to be going live, and we're going to be getting our first hands-on and look at the game. My fingers are crossed that this is the next big looter shooter in the space to compete with the likes of Escape from Tarkov and Arena Breakout, and you have Gray Zone Warfare as well up there. This is going to be a really exciting game. This is a really exciting project that I've been waiting for and keeping my eyes out for. So we'll see how this plays out, but fingers crossed is going to be the next big looter shooter. We'll see, and we'll be testing it out and playing it and giving my feedback on it. If you watch my videos, you mainly know I focus on looter shooters and survival games like Escape from Tarkov and Gray Zone Warfare, so this is going to be right up our alley, and this is going to be something that I'm really excited to check out. It has multiple game modes, and the main one we're going to be talking about today is the Hazard Operations mode. That is the same type of game mode that Escape from Tarkov and Arena Breakout are, where you're loading into a raid, where you're going to be competing against other players, and you're trying to get the best loot in that raid. If that's something that interests you, then this game might be worth checking out. You can form up to a 3-player squad of operators that have different classes and different abilities that are going to impact the way the game plays out. It's like, essentially, if you think about what Battlefield 2042 had, with which different operators and different things, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out in a looter shooter. I don't think the abilities and the gadgets, interestingly, overall, make the game or break the game. I think they're just kind of added on extra, but I think the main basis of the game is going to be something more of a looter shooter like Tarkov or Arena Breakout. Games like Escape from Tarkov, Gray Zone Warfare, Arena Breakout all have a similar mentality of looting to improve your character and build up your inventory so you get the best gear to take into those raids. Essentially, it's a slow process of building up, looting, gearing from each one of these raids, completing quests, essentially getting your character to a better level. What that means, essentially, so by the time you're a higher level over some players, you'll have more of a gear advantage where it lets you go into these raids with a little more confidence because you have some better gear because you've been playing the game for a little bit longer. That's kind of the same basis with all of these games. It's a looter shooter, it's a survival. They have wipes to kind of essentially balance that out and reset that, or else it'll be a completely runaway train. But this type of game mode is exactly what I love, man. I love to grind. I love to get that best gear. I know a lot of people love that, and this is probably right up your alley in that sense. The game also, I want to mention, aims to be more of a faster paced looter shooter, less of a hardcore take is from what I've seen from the likes of something like Escape from Tarkov. This reminds me a little bit more of DMZ with those style of elements, with the faster paced gameplay, the way the guns play. It reminds me a little bit more of DMZ, which I know is exciting for a lot of players. A lot of people have been waiting for a game like DMZ to come back, and this is probably something that you want to test out if you like DMZ, man. I'm super excited to see how this plays out. I didn't like the arcadey feel of the way the inventory system worked, so I think if you nail the combat mechanics and the fast flow gameplay of DMZ with something more of an inventory style of like Escape from Tarkov or Arena Breakout, I think you're going to get a really good mesh of the type of game that people really want. I'm going to pivot now because there's also something really big to talk about within the same game. It is not the looter shooter mode, it is the Havoc Warfare mode. For my multiplayer non-survival fans, this is exactly the game mode you have been waiting for. If you like Battlefield, if you like massive open scale warfare, let's talk about why this game mode is going to be something you should try out. It has a massive open scale warfare setting with the classic maps from the original Delta Force game back in the day. This game is going to implement a lot of these same elements that you see from Battlefield games, where it's a huge open scale multiplayer game, kind of like Conquest from Battlefield, and it's going to be really interesting to see how that huge open scale landscape plays out. I think it's really important and really difficult sometimes to balance out these types of game modes because of just how massive in scale they are, but I'm telling you, this is going to be an awesome competitor, man. I've seen a lot of Battlefield gamers and a lot of Battlefield fans, you know, talk about this in the sense that this is really something that Battlefield fans should take a look at and try out because of how exciting it is, man. I think a lot of Battlefield players, since Battlefield 3 and 4, Battlefield 1 was really good as well, but have been kind of waiting and reeling for a really good Battlefield game for a while now, man. And it just feels like this isn't made by Battlefield, right? This isn't made by EA, but something like this to come along, man. I think a lot of people are tired of the 5v5 shooters and the small competitive small map shooters, which I love. Let me mention, I do love those types of games, But man, I grew up on Battlefield 3 and 4, and I love those games. The massive open scale warfare is just something that completely makes me fall in love with these types of games, man. I'm super excited to see how this plays out. I'm going to be giving it a try, so make sure you guys also come check me out if you're interested in this mode as well. But man, there is a lot of juice and excitement in this game. I really can't even just comprehend how excited I am, because I really have been waiting for a new game, something fresh to try out and really sink my teeth into. So again, from what I said in the beginning of the video, fingers crossed that this is the new player in the looter shooter genre that we really all begin to fall in love. But we will see, man. We're gonna have to wait and see, because there's a lot of stuff to come down the line, and there's a lot for this game with potential, but potential necessarily doesn't always play out. So we're gonna try. I'm always gonna be honest with you guys, and I'm gonna be keeping uploads and videos on this channel regarding this game as well, and I'm gonna give some feedback on it. And if I do enjoy it, I'm obviously gonna be committed to playing it longer. So we'll have to see how this goes. But if you guys are interested in seeing more Delta Force content, make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel right here, man, because I'm gonna be obviously uploading, giving my feedback, and giving you guys some honest look at the game. Honestly, I think that's what a lot of people are here for, is seeing my feedback on the game and seeing what you guys think about the game, and kind of, you know, meshing those ideas together. I will be live streaming the game tonight at 8 p.m. EST, and probably most of this week, man. So if you want to catch me live, head over to my Twitch channel. I will be doing key giveaways, and I have drops enabled for my channel. So if you want a chance to play this game, and you see in this video, and you want to talk about it, and you want to give some feedback on it, drop over to my channel, because I'll have drops enabled, and I'll have keys to give away, man. So if you guys are looking for a way to play this game, that's how you do it. I know a lot of people are probably watching this video just for that portion. If you want a chance to get keys, I have keys to give away, and I have drops enabled. So make sure you guys swing over to the live stream over on Twitch. Let me know down below if you guys are excited, if you guys have been waiting for this game from all the teasers and stuff, man, because I really have. I want your guys' initial feedback from it. I want to hear from you guys if you guys are excited. I want to hear if you guys aren't excited, man. If this isn't really up your alley, I want to know why. I want to discuss with you guys, as always, discussion and reading the comments. I definitely enjoy getting your guys' feedback and seeing what you guys think about the game. If you guys enjoyed this video, again, make sure you drop that like, guys. We're trying to get the video out to more people. And if you enjoy the content and you want to see more Delta Force or looter shooter content, make sure you guys drop that sub. I'll catch you guys over live streaming on Twitch, and I'll be live here on YouTube as well, so catch me here. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.